months of training and getting absolutely annihilated by the weather here in Vancouver, British Columbia during the winter season to prep for the BMO Marathon, we are no longer running it. Let's just pause for dramatic effect. Such a crushing statement. Okay, so if you're new here, I'm Natasha. Welcome to my channel. If you have been following along, you know that I decided after my first bodybuilding competition last year, where I placed third, I was going to run a marathon. I've never been a distance runner previous to now. I had run two 10-kilometer runs in I think 2019 for the Sun Run Vancouver, once before the 10K Sun Run, and then the second time was the 10K Sun Run. And then I just, left it there. When I cleared the bodybuilding competition for the first time, this competition that I told myself my whole life, oh, there's no way that I could do that. And then I did it. When I cleared that, I thought to myself, what else have I been telling myself that I couldn't do? And distance running was top of the list. I have broken both of my feet. I've sprained my ankles several times, both of them. Dislocated a toe. One dislocates still to this day if I am on it too frequently. I've dislocated a knee. I've been really mean to my lower body. And I've been told by many professionals that it's likely going to be chronic, the issues that I deal with. And so for me, it was like, okay, well, I don't know until I know. Why not just finally know? And here we are. As of January, I was prepping for this marathon, May 5th in Vancouver, British Columbia. 2 weeks ago, I ran a marathon total, and we did it very relaxed, okay? So it was my first time ever running 26 miles, absolutely wild. And then last week, or the starting of this week actually, I did a time trial for my half marathon, and I did a sub 2 hour half marathon. I know, I'm freaking so excited about that. And I just made it into my taper. Just made it into my taper, only to find out that the marathon that I'm tapering for isn't going to happen. And I'm not looking for sympathy. And I'm not looking for anybody to make me feel any more disappointed or frustrated, okay? So I just want to make sure that we're clear on this. We didn't get our bibs in time, and the marathon sold out. And in hindsight, it's like, yeah, sure, that makes total sense that that would sell out. However, previous to this, both of us were in the mindset of, if we book it a month before, we'll be okay. And it wasn't us avoiding booking it because we weren't serious. We were very serious about doing the BMO marathon. I mean, I've titled all of my videos BMO Marathon Prep. I've told everybody and their dog that I'm running this marathon. I've tried to find other people running this marathon. I was very married to the idea. So it wasn't that we weren't serious about it. With other competitions, bodybuilding, powerlifting, you can sign up the week before and you're good. My mindset, because I've never ran a marathon before, was to see how I did running an extremely long distance like a marathon total first, figure out where I gauge my time to be, and then sign up, because they do ask you for how long it's going to take you to actually complete the marathon. I know you're not stuck there. Like, if you end up maybe running it faster or slower, it's not the end of the world. I just had no idea, not a clue. And I could have based it off of my paces for my long runs, but I was only doing zone tune training for my long runs. So it was really hard for me to know what I should sign up for. In any case, I could have easily just threw a time in, made an assumption, bought my bib, and it would have been done. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. I was devastated. It's my own fault. I take full responsibility. And so, what's next? Well, first, I just want to let everybody know that I have officially signed up for a different marathon, and I have purchased my registration. So that marathon, unless something wild happens, is going to happen. In October, we will be running the Victoria Marathon. I am so excited. I love Victoria. To run there would be incredible. I mean, the BMO Marathon's great, but I run the best part of the BMO Marathon course on my long runs all the time. So it's nothing new for me. It's not that exciting, though I would love to run it, and next year I will. I am beyond excited to run Victoria. And not only that, I now have a girlfriend who will be running it as well. So Joey's going to be running it too. But my girlfriend, it's her birthday weekend. It's going to be awesome. And I'm just so excited to be sharing in this with people that I really love and just keep building community. Now, I'm also of the mind that I just prepped. And I have zero interest in letting that prep go to waste. So I want to run a marathon in the next month. We do not have the ability to leave on a plane to go anywhere in the US to do this. So what we're thinking to do, and I will have this fully fleshed out by next week's video, is we are thinking we will do a virtual race. So we will pay for a virtual race ticket, get a bib, get a registration link, everything, through one of the races that still has them available in any of them that are coming up in the next month. There's one April, we would have to have it in by April 22nd, so it's earlier than the BMO Marathon. It's earlier than I would have anticipated to run a marathon. That's a possibility though. So we're either going to do that, a virtual marathon race where our times still get posted on the internet, we can still share it, we can still celebrate each other in that, but we do it wherever we want as long as there's GPS, and do it together. Or I set up my own marathon. I actually already at the start of this journey had figured out a 26-mile loop that would be uninterrupted by traffic. And so there is a possibility that I bring my car, we fill the trunk with all of the goods that you get at one of the tables during a marathon, and we just use the training that we just spent so much time building, use the fitness that we've just obtained towards something. When we did our fun marathon length running date, I mean, that was fun. We took our time. We sat at cafes. We ate food. We laughed. And then we would get up and mosey again. We weren't trying to hit a time for that. We just wanted to stop and make it an exciting day. And it was awesome. And what was cool about that was that we finished with all of those stops and all of that extra time put in beneath the 6-hour time limit that most marathons have, which gave me so much confidence that it's like, even if I wanted to stop and I wanted to just take my time and cruise along, I could still finish this. So we'll see. By next Thursday, this is Thursday, right? Yes. Okay. By next Thursday, I will know for sure what we're going to do in the next month in regards to a marathon. It'll either be a virtual or my own that I have created, and I will just get medals made and just do something absolutely nutty and very true to Natasha form. Or, I mean, there isn't an or. We're either going to do one of those two things. So I will not waste the fitness that I just spent so much time building. If you are a runner and you understand this marathon dilemma that I'm going through, I mean, share below. If you're not and you just get it because it's happened to you before in other circumstances, comment below. If you're running the Victoria Marathon, I mean, yeah, I would comment that below as well. I am looking for half marathons that are within the Vancouver area. So if there's anybody that has any recommendations, also put those in the comments below, because I have another girlfriend who is wanting to run one as well. And I would love to race a half marathon and see if I can do even better than an hour 56 that I did this week. Anyways, thank you for being with me on this journey. I hope that this shows you that even though this might not be going the way that I had initially planned, I'm still going to follow through for myself, and I still have the ability to find a solution. And I refuse to give up on myself or my goal. And so I'm going to make my goal happen for me, because nobody else will. In the same way that I incidentally dropped the ball on the original goal, the way that nobody else could have. Full responsibility over here. with this guy. I love you all. You are more powerful than you will ever know. If you are starting your running journey, let's run together. If you're in Vancouver, I would love that. Seriously, I would love, 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 love that. Otherwise, have a groovy rest of your day. And thank you for spending this 10 minutes with me.